Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I'm filming this on a beautiful Friday, and hope everybody out there is ready for the weekend. Let's jump right into it today. I want to talk about a raw food diet, fitness, and overall wellness, and how it's time for me to get serious. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go down there now and hit that red subscribe button. Then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. This video is kind of coming out of just where my thoughts have been over the past, I don't know, probably the past week now. And they usually kind of come to me at night when I'm laying in bed watching TV and kind of winding down for the day. And like I say, I've just been kind of thinking about some big picture stuff lately. And I don't know, I think in some ways, since I've been back in the States, I've been back in the States now for right at 3 years. July 2017 was when I came back from Costa Rica. I just came back because my mom is in a nursing home. Everybody thinks it's some mystery. Why did you come? Like, I didn't have to flee Costa Rica or anything, but that seems to be a concern for some. No, I'm just back here right now. And since I've been back here, to be honest, I just have not been all that inspired with the fitness stuff. And then also too, a couple of times I've gotten ready to kind of, get back into it, get serious, do something. And then a couple of years ago, I had that kind of condition that was in my rib cage that just kind of caused me to have a little stiffness. So it was hard to do. So I got away from going to the gym for a while, went back to the gym for a while. And then when all this COVID stuff hit this year back in March, I stopped going to the gym. Well, I had plans. I was going to work out at home and do the home workouts. I was going to actually try to get a kettlebell. Still can't find a kettlebell. I probably could. I think I've seen one or two online. I just didn't like the particular ones, but in the beginning you couldn't. Have a couple of dumbbells here, but it's just like, It just wasn't really inspiring me. But I have not been great. I've eaten well, but I've not been great with the physical stuff in general over the last few years. So I kind of want to start focusing on that because I'm 56 years old. And these are not the years to kind of be getting slack on it. If you're in your listen, I'm going to be honest with you. The food keeps you pretty healthy. All I've really been doing for the last 5-6 months during this pandemic is just eating well and walking a lot. I walked crazy amounts for a couple of months back in the spring, but I've still been walking regularly, so I've been getting a lot of walking, but not much more. And the reason I say overall wellness in there is like even some of my other programs I've kind of gotten away from. I got away from meditation. It was kind of just the anxiety. It was a weird time for me, several of the months of this year especially, but I'm kind of ready to get back to it. And I want to focus specifically for me, on the things specific for my age, for my current health condition, for where I am, for my circumstances and everything. And what I want to do is I've kind of got a plan. I've got a loose plan. I want to just kind of like I'm starting to work again on filling in more gaps on the nutrition. I started I'm not sure how they're going to go. I started some microgreens this week. I didn't have one thing that I would need to make them better, but I'm getting more into like microgreens, sprouts. I've got some mung bean sprouts that are ready in there now. And I just really want to focus in on real nutrition and getting my nutrition all the time. That's a thing too. It's like some of these things I talk about, some of these things I know I should be doing, but then I just kind of, drop the ball sometime, like, 3 or 4 days this week. Totally dropped the ball. It wasn't like I ate no greens, but I didn't eat the greens like I should. So I really want to focus on the diet. Focus on getting the nutrition. Now, when I say that focusing on the diet and getting serious about it, that has nothing to do with the level of cooked or raw. That just has, if I'm going to start working out more again, more hemp seeds, more, add the spirulina back in, more sources of protein, more sources of food that help you recover from that kind of stuff. Now, what I've decided on, and I don't know why I didn't think about this one before, because I thought about getting one for Costa Rica several years back, and I ordered it just like that when it came into my mind, and I decided, yes, that's it. I ordered myself a TRX this week. For anybody out there, don't ask me. Somebody's going to ask, what's a TRX? I'm not good at playing charades and describing. Go Google TRX, but it's really cool. It's a suspension system. You can do it in the door frame, door jamb of your house, or you can mount like a thing. But it pretty much has you can work all parts of the body. Now, my guessing is, and I'm looking for functional fitness. That's number one. Yeah, you're probably, if you're younger, you're probably not going to get all swole on this thing. You're not going to, get a ton of size, I would guess. But I'm also pretty sold on this product because if I'm not mistaken, and I didn't look at that one on the website, but I seem to remember that a Navy SEAL developed this after he was out of the SEAL. So those cats don't mess around. But what I'm getting at is I'm looking for functional fitness. I'll probably add some dumbbells and some other things in there. But functional fitness, mainly for me at my age, I just want, to keep that bone density. I want to keep a certain amount of strength. I don't need to be able to lift a truck or anything. I've got a jack for that if I ever need that. But yeah, I just want a little functional fitness, tighten up again, and, just feel good. Now, the thing that I have not done since I've been back in the States, not at all, I didn't really do it that last year in Costa Rica. So it's been like really about 4 years since I practiced yoga. Now, I was stretching a fair amount when I lived on the mountain in Costa Rica, but as of the last 2.5 years, I haven't done yoga. I haven't stretched at all. And I've, things I read and it's just intuitive, especially flexibility is great for all of our bodies, but as we age, it's really key. It helps us, and yoga in particular helps with the balance, helps with the flexibility, your breathing, and some of those things like the flexibility and prevent stuff like you have to worry about later on from falling. The balance, is like, I'm aware of that as I get older now. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not broken down. I'm not about to start doing this because I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to fall apart. I feel good. I just know that I can't keep this up forever, feeling, pain-free, not having any issues with my body. And like I say, I feel like I've dropped the ball a little bit in some crucial years of my life. But that's where the food has come in, and that's where the food has, kind of kept me as healthy as it has. And, I would say my internal, I've never had blood work done. I don't go to doctors. I don't have health insurance. I wish I could just go to a doctor and get a checkup and get some blood work if I had health insurance, but I don't. So, but anyhow, that as soon as I'm really excited. The TRX should be coming in any Saturday, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, and I'm going to get started on that. My plan for yoga. Now, I'm gonna do my best to follow through on this, but I've decided this time I've got to get to doing some stretching, whether I'm doing full classes or what I'm doing. But I've been following Banana Blondie Yoga. That's who she is on Instagram. I think that's her same. She might be Banana Blondie 108. How people have different little variations on different platforms, but Michelle, Banana Blondie, I've been following her website for a long time, and there's probably like 100 classes on there. So I'm just going to start with the very basic ones. I might even just start with some, just some videos that are like 15 minutes here and there, and just kind of the beginning month or two will just be about opening my body back up. It's kind of like something that's got some rust on it, cobwebs. We've got to get rid of the rust, dust off the cobwebs, and get back used to it. And then another thing too, and that's going to be I'll leave it at that. I may do some other things just to throw something in there different for my fitness, but I also want to really start focusing on breath work. Focusing more on, I breathe mostly through my nose, but breathing more through my nose. Taking longer, deeper, proper breaths, like actually having breathing sessions, aside from my meditation sessions, which is just to sit and focus on the breath, focus on taking good, long, deep breaths. But anyhow, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I challenge you, if you're not where you want to be right now, maybe do the same yourself. Pick out what exercise works for you. I would say find something that you enjoy doing. Now, I've always been a gym type person, so this is not exactly like the gym, but it's got a set of exercises and it's got routine and it's got workouts that I can follow. So might not be for you. You might be a runner, you might be a walker, you might do yoga, but think about that overall. Think about a little bit of strength, think about a little bit of cardio, moving your body, and think about that flexibility. But anyhow, I just kind of want to keep going, keep moving forward, and I've gotten a little stale and I'm going to spice that up a little bit. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed that one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in a few days. Peace.